course, Matthew Lappin played one season at Carlton, I think, Daniel Harford, and Matthew Lappin played one season alongside him in the early 2000s, but all his focus halves now is on this Carlton game, and he finds his side down by a couple of goals as the second quarter gets underway, and Moody gives them a strong look inside 50 early. Harris came out and met it with ample vigour, but in the end, McAvoy's hand pass missed the target, and Drennan clears. Lalawifi might have been touched at the boot, so no clean mark paid. O'Day comes up to meet it, and lots of wisdom and composure there to assess her options and go up towards half forward. Harris had to sit. Vessio's waiting in the square, but the ball didn't come to her. Pittman clears, only momentarily. Blues can send it up towards half forward. Harris from behind. Couldn't quite take the mark. Crumb, though, by McAvoy. Round the body. Oh, got a cruel bounce. It wanted to go right. It went left instead and through for Carlton's second behind of the game.
What a way to start the quarter from Moody. You know, she stormed through the centre stoppage and, you know, just really wanted... I think she wants her teammates to lift, and she is such a barometer for the Carlton Footy Club and how aggressive she is. She's such a sensational player for them, and so great to see her take it up early.
Perry off half-back this time. Looking for Virgo. Nice ball away, though, coming that time from Hammonds. Now Carlton up towards half-forward. Sons of the numbers. Going back with flight. The flight of the ball is Georgia G. Strong mark from her. Gets it moving quickly towards Vessio. Has the sit. Doesn't have the mark, but she has the crumbs. On the left. That is textbook. Front and centre goal from the star, Darcy Vessio.
Coach Harford, I think he's given them a bit of a cook in quarter time there. They've come out running here, the Blues. They look so strong forward of the ball. They've just got to make sure they give their forwards a good look at it by kicking the ball advantage side. Both Harris and Vessio have had their chances to mark a couple of balls in there, but she was terrific at ground ball then when she got the ball down. They're looking dangerous. They've just got to get that ball inside 50 more.
On her left boot as well, Alex. Very classy finish. Very
classy finish from Darcy. She's, you know, really exciting player, and she does her best work when she's like that. Really exciting, and as we can see them really start to bring it up.
So there's your top 5 goal kickers at the moment, and it's a very tight race for the leading AFLW goal kicker. Vessio now up to 11. Some pretty handy names in that top 5 as well, alongside Huntington, Malloy, Phillips, and Gemma Houghton off her 5-goal game in the Derby a couple of weeks ago. Leads all comers, but only early stages of this second quarter, and Vessio has both of Carlton's goals, and they're pushing again. G wasn't taken out of the contest illegally, according to the umpire. Keeney to Hammond. O'Day, though, will put the Suns' defence under pressure again. Inside 50, Prasparkas brings it to ground level. Loins with the crumb. Brazzali towards the pocket. Vessio at the back. So is Harris. Vessio keeps her feet in the end. And in the end, the Suns see it over the line. And it's called deliberate as well.
Great courage from Harris there, going back with the flight. Who's going to get this ball? Vessio? Prasparkas. Goal. Calling it.
Let's have a look. Yeah, Pittman didn't look like she had too many other intentions. So Prasparkas on the right side for a right footer. 4 goals so far this AFLW season. The reigning best and fairest. They need the Blues for her to stand up now. She goes into the woodwork. Top 10 in disposals, contested possessions and clearances this year, Maddie Prasparkas across the competition. It's a beautiful kick out, and Baird had a good look at that ball and gets it moving quicker to Watson. Promising build up through the middle. Perry. Dunn. Linking up via hand. Sermon with some space on the outer side. Howarth has a look, but there's not a lot of options in front of her. The Blues have done well to get back. Back inside to Watson.
Great work here from the Suns to just slow it down to enter their forward 50, look at options and kick to advantage.
Ahrens, edge of the centre square. Sermon was screaming for it. Ahrens didn't go in that direction. She goes deeper instead. Prasparkas at the back. Darcy. Couldn't quite pick it up cleanly. There's a hold. The tackle from Darcy lingered a bit too long, so free kick going the way of Prasparkas. She's got a couple of players out here. McKay dropped the mark, and Vessio's all the way up at half-back lending support. McKay goes to Egan instead. Beautifully read by G. Touched off the boot though, so gets it moving quickly. Harris was sort of caught in two minds and may have half played for the free kick. The Suns try to pounce. McKay though kept her feet. Big tackle though from Drennan, one of the best tacklers in the game, and she catches her opponent in Hosking off guard.
Suns having extra players at the ball there. The Blues couldn't get away. You look behind the ball and you can see 3 Carlton players who haven't worked out of that back 50 yet. Got to make sure you get more numbers around the ball than the opposition.
Watson coming up for her 7th disposal of the game. Up towards half forward. Perry led hard. Plenty of Blues around the contest. Moody, Pound, Harrington, Lalawifi. Oh, big collision almost happened there between O'Day and Watson. Hammond bumped off the ball. Played there by Brooke Walker, but Drennan was able to feed it off to Randall, to Ahrens, who's a beautiful kick at the ball, and that's no exception to Sermon. And Sermon again calls for calm.
I think this quarter, though, Carlton have been able to slow this play down. The first quarter, the Suns were able to keep going quickly with that piece of play, so at least the Blues have slowed the Suns down here.
Heslop to Howarth, inside 50. Kasler at the back. Harrington was there. Perry soccers off the ground towards goal. And that pitches nicely near the behind post. So forward 50 stoppage opportunity here for Gold Coast.
Blues gave a goal up in the first quarter from forward 50 stoppage, so they'll be really tight on their opponents here. Everyone hard on the body.
Levi v. Moody. Sermon came down to her, but didn't have a clean run at the ball. Lalawifi to Moody. Tackle without the ball by Heslop. Rasparkas takes the advantage when everyone was caught off guard. Some free run here now. Brooke Walker's got ample speed. Can she burn off Randall here? But she got some high contact there from Randall. The umpire said play on. Then Randall's kick was smothered. Good follow-up work by Daisy Walker to force a stoppage.
Really important smother there for the Blues. You've got to keep the ball in your forward half of the ground. Defensive acts like that are really important.
28 from last year's draft, Daisy Walker in her 5th AFLW game. Levi again doing the ruck against Moody. Both players let it bounce in the end, and it comes off for the Blues. Moody towards Vesio is looking really dangerous. She's in some kind of ominous form today, Darcy Vesio, with the left. She's got another. She's a star of this competition.
How good's that? You can't coach players like Vesio. You coach them too much, you take away their instinct. You've just got to throw the ball in their area and let them go to work. She's been on fire today. The Suns are going to have to really close down on her, maybe look at changing the matchup. But if the Blues can keep isolating her deep inside 50, I think she's going to keep filling her boots down there and kicking a bag of goals today.
Another goal off the left from Darcy Vesio, and the celebration to go with it as well. She equals Gemma Houghton on top of the AFLW top goal kickers ladder. She's back to her best form, Darcy Vesio. Prior to round 4, the last time she kicked multiple goals in a game was round 6, 2017, and now she's had a string of multiple goals.
She's worked really hard, Ben. You know, she works really well in space, but she's had really significant off-seasons the past couple of years, but had those little niggle injuries too, so it's great to see her flying at the moment. Inside
50 go the Suns. McAvoy to Harrington. She was under the pump there, Harrington. The Suns sniff an opportunity against the grain here. Vesio's kicked the last 3 goals of the game. Will be balled up inside the arc. Gold Coast led by 19 points midway through the first quarter. Now the Blues lead by 2 thanks to the boot of Vesio. McAvoy, Sparkus made to earn it there by single. No free kick. Darcy starting to get involved. Watson, done, let it go. Pittman sends it inside 50. Crum important. Virgo just overran it. Clever tap out there from Pound. Harrington by herself can rebound here. And Daisy Walker, plenty of space in front of her to run. Sees the one-on-one up ahead of her, but it wasn't a good kick. Mark taken by Randall.
You want to encourage your players to take the grass there and keep running forward. If that ball got over and was in front of Brooke Walker, then she could have really put the jets on and got away from her opponent there with the really pure natural speed that she's got.
Virgo 70 metres out from goal. Suns looking for one against the flow of the game here. 6.5 left to play in the second. Inside 50, Bella had the sit, couldn't take the mark cleanly. Plain comes through, but fumbled at the wrong time. Single keeps her feet to Sermon. Puts it towards the hot spot. Levi, really strong one-on-one here with Prasparkas. G, how about that pick up from G? Inside, she goes to Vesio all the way up at centre-half back.
That's gold, that exit, because the Blues had 3 players behind the ball. They were kicking the ball into their forward half, outnumbered, but to hit Vesio like that, it gets them out of their back half.
O'Day towards Stevens. Keeps her feet. Now to G. Sweeps to Egan. Doesn't get a good bounce. Sons of numbers here. Darcy overran the ball. Egan keeps it in. You win if she can force a stoppage because there are lots of red and yellow jumpers around. And that's what she's been able to do, Grace Egan.
What a start from Georgia G. She seems to be everywhere tonight. She can pick the ball up silky smooth and be able to really evade the tackle. So fantastic to see her really take it up. She's the Blues' second leading disposal getter, just behind Elise O'Day at 8.
Oh, she's got it again, has she? She had to sit Vesio. Wasn't paid the mark. She's in.
Did she have enough of it?
Let's have a look.
Not quite. She looks dangerous, though.
Looks like Pittman's gone onto her as well. Here she is, Vesio, off the ground. And the kick out of bounds on the full. Harris looks like she's closest. And will take the free kick in the right forward pocket.
Good pressure from the Carlton forwards.
It's Brooke Walker applying that. So Harris on the wrong side for a right footer. Does the team thing, centres it. Oh, guess who's underneath it? Vesio had a free run at the ball and took the easy mark.
Is there anything more exciting in the game of footy than footballers who are kicking a bag of goals? She's going for her 4th.
Welcome to the Vesio show, I say.
Happy to be here.
Gold Coast kicked the first 3 goals of this game. And with Carlton season on the line, Darcy Vesio has kicked 3 goals won.
Commentator's curse there, sorry guys.
Is it my fault or yours?
I think it would take an equal share.
How did she get on her own there? She's the hottest player on the ground. She was uncontested in the goal square.
And no doubt that David Lake would be questioning Gold Coast coach. Daisy Walker didn't get rid of it legally, according to the umpire.
Don't mind that. That shows a lot of confidence, you know, the willingness to actually try to change the game and swing momentum your way. And so great to see youngsters really encouraged to go and do that, even though she did get holding the ball. Great to see.
Bella sees Ahrens by herself. Hosking quick to take the mark, though. Call to play on. Ahrens looking for Howarth. It wasn't expecting the ball. She was caught behind there and almost stationary. Allows the Blues to move it up towards half forward. Keeney met it first. Good spoil. Ahrens wrapped up by Harris. Big tackle, but illegal according to the ump. Looking for Howarth. Overran her. Overran Baird. Lasso free kick to the Blues with just under 3 minutes remaining. And all the momentum with them.
I think the Suns moved the ball really quickly, quarter 1. And they've gone into a bit of a kick mark mode here, which I think has helped Carlton set the game up defensively. So I think the Suns need to take a few more risks ball in hand like they did first quarter.
Plus 12 contested possessions in favour of Carlton this quarter. Drennan slips the tackle. Couldn't quite slip the second. Pittman comes through. Very clever tack to single. She's got Levi on her outside, but she does it herself. She's got no one to kick to. So she takes grass and goes for a run through the hands of Laloifi. Sermon, normally clean at ground level. Got it to Perry. Inside 50, Kasler. Right place, right time. Plays on. Singles kept on running. Gives the don't argue. That is a wonderful solo effort from Lucy Single. And she can't quite believe what she's achieved.
Fast play, fast ball movement. Fast play, fast ball movement. The Suns got their hands on the ball. They took the game on, run at the Blues fast with handball and run and carry. Broke their way through just like they did in the first quarter. They've got to play with speed in this game, I think, to make Carlton chase them. That's going to be their best chance at winning this game.
We've been waiting for a moment for Lucy Single to break through. She's been improving with every game, but that is some solo effort. She's shocked. She can't believe it.
How good is that?
How about that for a statement, Alex, against the flow of the game as well?
She was just, you know, she pushed away Karen Harrington's arm. She just used her pure speed, and she used her, you know, what she's really good at to show her point of difference, which is sensational.
Cracking game of footy this. The Suns looking for their first win. The Blues through Plain looking to try and keep their finals hopes alive. Plain wasn't touched, and she does the aeroplane celebration as well.
Goal for goal here. It's great entertainment for us. Just another centre bounce clearance. Blues got the ball forward, and both forward lines look dangerous when you give them fast entry. Great tackle from Petrevski-Seton as well. G was clever. They've had a couple of really good knock-ons today, and that's a version of that, the short kick out wide by foot, and then Vesio really smart, protecting the ball. She knew exactly where the goals were, as a good forward does, and looked after her teammate, shepherding through.
You reckon that celebration was slightly premeditated, Alex?
I think so. It's probably planned, that one, with Plano. She's a sensational club. She's a really big part of their club culture down there at Carlton. So good to see a reward for effort there.
Perfect response from Carlton as well. 8 goals in this first half, been great viewing. Hope you're enjoying it on a Friday night as Virgo looking for Heslop. Good follow-up tackle after she dropped the mark and earns a free kick for holding the ball. Impaired raw talent. Call to give it back to Heslop now.
Just noticed a couple of fumbles drop mark there. Maybe the girls are getting a bit sweaty out there now. The ball's starting to slip through their hands a little bit. Just keep an eye on that.
Egan feeds it back to Harrington. Leloifi, beautiful sidestep to Moody. She's a wonderful rebounder from defence. Leloifi up towards the wing. Good shepherd applied there by Prajelli. And her teammate to come through. Hammond to Randall. Up towards half-forward. Howarth has to provide a contest, but Moody too tall.
That's that one contested mark she's averaging a game.
Oh, wonderful smother from Bella. Allows Levi to have a look for the goals. Bounce important. And Harrington arrives at the right time.
Also that one kicking error she's been making. Last week she kicked the ball into her teammate's head.
Great work from Bella as well. We've seen both rucks show great athleticism today. And now Perry has a good look, but Harrington again dropping back. So the Suns with 2 late opportunities, and the co-captain says, calm down, girls. Important kick here. Goes to Moody, dropping back with the flight. One-on-one with Bella. Comes to Hosking. She's immediately wrapped up. Siren goes to end a very entertaining first half of this NAB AFLW competition. Gold Coast kicked the first 3. Darcy Vesio kicked the next 3. And then a goal each to both teams sees the Blues lead the Suns by 2 points at the major break.